The condition of the residence houses was affected by a 1 meters high flood that intercepted the residence house.
Good afternoon, viewers. We are back to accompany you in today's news program.
I am Anggun Tiara Ramadhani together with my team,
Tika Indriani,
bringing your the last information regarding the power disaster affecting several regions. We began our broadcast with a special report on the post-flood condition in Jalan Batangkuis, Pantai Labu District, Sugiharjo Village. The flood in this area did not last for a short time. The water only completely regained it after approximately 2 weeks, flooding residential area, road, and surrounding land. Until now, several impacts of the flood are still being felt by the community.
these impacts include fallen trees caused by strong flood, dark sirens, river conditions that have been treated as a preventive measure, and piles of garbage that are suspected to be one of the causes of the flood.
Our team has been at the location since this morning to see the current post-flood situation. We will now connect with our two reporters on the ground.
After the flood, the condition of the river in Sugiharjo village has gradually improved. The water level has receded, but the impact of the flood are still clearly visible.
Before moving to the live reports, here is an overview of the conditions in Jalan Batangkuis, Pantai Labu, Sugiharjo village, 2 weeks after the flood was receded.
We now go live to reporter 1 who is the Jalan Batangkuis. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Anchor. I'm Nova Amelia, currently in Jalan Batangkuis, Pantai Labu, Sugiharjo village. 2 weeks after the flood, the road is now visible, but the impact of the flood are still clearly visible. One of the most visible impacts is fallen tree at several points along the road. This large tree fell due to strong water currents during the flooding.
In several areas, fallen trees are still found as a result of the flooding. Future efforts are focused on monitoring the area to prevent future flooding.
According to local residents, the flood water flow was very strong and eroded the soil around the three roads. This caused the tree to collapse and block road access.
Thank you. Next, we go to reporter 2 who is at the river area. Please process.
As a flood prevention effort, the river in this area had previously been degraded. However, after the flood receded, piles of garbage were found along the river flow.
I'm Desrinawati Panjaitan. I'm reporting from a river, located not far from residential settlements in Sugiharjo village. This river had previously been degraded as an effort to prevent flooding.
The situation has raised concern among local residents. Many hope for serious action from the authorities and increased public awareness to maintain environmental cleanliness.
However, after flood receded, a large amount of garbage can still be seen along the river flow. Household waste such as plastic, wood, and other debris is still filling the river. This accumulation of waste is suspected to have blocked the water flow, causing the river to overflow during heavy rain and resulting in flooding that lasts for up to 2 weeks.
Baik, saya sekarang berada di desa Sidoarjo akan mewawancarai salah satu warga yang terdampak banjir. Baik, saya mau bertanya sama Bapak, apa penyebab salah satu banjir ini, Pak?
Banjir di desa Sugiharjo ini memang kebetulan selama bertempat tinggal di sini setiap tahun pasti mengalami banjir. Banjir yang paling besar ini adalah tahun 2025 ini. Secara umum banjir ini terutama disebabkan oleh air yang merupakan banjir kiriman dari daerah Tanjung Merawa. Jadi sungai-sungai yang arah dari Tanjung Merawa itu meluap, kemudian airnya itu mengalir dan ujungnya itu tertampung di daerah kita ini. Jadi kemudian pada saat air darat itu menumpuk di sini, air laut juga posisinya pasang. Jadi pertemuan antara air pasang dengan air darat itu bertumpu di sini sehingga menyebabkan banjir itu nampak lebih besar. Nah, tapi tahun ini adalah tahun di mana banjir itu paling besar. Bahkan sampai ke rumah kami itu lebih kurang setinggi lutut. Mungkin di tempat lain, mungkin yang daerah yang saudara-saudara kita yang rumahnya lebih rendah, mungkin kedalaman airnya itu jauh lebih dalam. Demikian aja yang mungkin bisa kita sampaikan.
Jadi selama berapa lama, Pak, itu dampak banjirnya itu, Pak?
Banjir itu terjadi tanggal berapa kemarin?
Perkiraannya aja, Pak,
Tanggal
estimasinya.
20 November.
20 November.
Tanggal 20 November itu banjir pertama. Itu berlangsung lebih kurang sekitar 5 atau 6 hari. Kemudian surut 1 hari, surut. Kemudian malam hari sekitar jam 11 malam turun lagi hujan susulan. Kemudian terjadi banjir lagi dengan kondisi yang lebih besar daripada banjir yang pertama tadi. Akibat daripada luapan daripada sungai yang berasal dari Tanjung Merawa.
Baik, Pak. Berarti yang banjir yang kedua itu apa antisipasi warga untuk mengatasi banjir ini, Pak?
Kami secara swadaya bersama dengan masyarakat desa, aparat desa ditambah dengan dari tentara-tentara dari Puskopat itu untuk mengantisipasi mengurangi dampak dari banjir ini, kami membuka saluran air untuk pembuangan air yang ada di kampung. Jadi pada posisi tersebut kami secara bergotong royong membuat lebih kurang 6 titik pembuangan. Namun demikian dengan 6 titik pembuangan ini pun kondisi air itu tidak semerta-merta menjadi surut. Butuh kira-kira lebih kurang 5 hari kemudian baru air itu surut. Karena kebetulan alhamdulillah selama 5 hari tersebut hujan tidak lagi turun di daerah kami.
Berarti begitu kerjasama antara pemerintah desa bersama para warga gitu ya, Pak, ya?
Betul.
Untuk
Warga
mengurangi
desa
banjir.
Dengan pemerintah desa ditambah dengan bantuan dari TNI, dari batalion, secara bergotong royong berusaha untuk mengurangi dampak daripada banjir.
Baik, Pak. Terima kasih, Pak, atas informasinya sekitar pasca banjir tersebut. Terima kasih, Pak. So I wanna close this question. So I wanna back to the studio.
Based on reports from our reporters, it is clear that the flood, which lasts for 2 weeks, has caused serious impact.
Not only environmental damage, but also growing panic among residents about the potential for future flooding in the river is not clean and the river is not properly maintained.
President hope for cooperation between the community and local authorities in normalizing the river and cleaning flood-affected areas.
Viewers, the flood that hits Jalan Bantang Puis, Pantai Labu, Sugiharjo Village serves as an important reminder of the need of protect the environment and maintain river flood.
With the flood waters only receding after 2 weeks, real and concentrated action are needed to prevent similar incidents in the future.
We will continue to monitor development in post-flood handling in this area.
I am Pika Indriani,
And I am Angguntia Ramadhani. Thank you for watching.
and see you in our next news.